I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I know I am. I'm up in the mountains enjoying me a stogie I got from New Orleans and sipping on some coffee. Got some freaking bad to the bone stunning views of the mountains all the way around me, and it's not that cold out here. It might be knocking on the door to 50 degrees with no wind. Got my load right here, all ready to be delivered first thing Monday. It's insulated panels that I picked up from San Francisco. This load, in conjunction with a pre-book load for next week, by Wednesday I should be almost $5,000. So you guys stay tuned to that gross for the end of next week. And by popular demand, just some requests. People would like to know how I rig out my truck as far as the equipment goes. So let me show you. We'll start with the utility box in between the 10-foot spreads. So on this load right here are my 6-foot drops. They normally are rolled up and then stored in here. You can see to the right, I have my snow socks and my snow chains. And then I have my 4-foot pipe stakes, all of my coil racks and mats. And you can't see it, but down there on the bottom, I carry 4 extra mud flaps with me. And right on top of that toolbox, I have a couple of smoke tarps, even though my truck doesn't have the stacks, because I like to burn grass with my exhaust. In the industry, I think they're still called smoke tarps. And they stay nice and rolled up with that strap running across there, that 2-inch. Keep all of my dunnage right on the landing gear. This is all aluminum Fontaine Revolution. And if you're doing it, don't forget to have it strapped up, because the police do check that. And then right up here on the front of the trailer is my 8-foot drops. And all these bungee cords. Everybody who uses bungee cords and not shock cords, they ride right here. And they also ride right here. Some of you drivers might disagree with where I hang my bungee cords up, but let me tell you what, guys. I've been hanging them up in those exact same spots with this truck right here for 2 years and have not lost one bungee cord out of it. As long as you got a nice tight noose fit on it, they'll stay there until you need to use them on the next job. And as you can see, chain and binders are on both sides. This little knockoff little giant slips right into the trough. And then I have it secured up there nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. I don't use the conventional chain binders. I use snap. But when I did use conventional chain binders, I used to have them stored in the box down there. If you leave them out in the elements, it's gonna be one hell of a workout having to crank them out every single time. I got old Patient sitting up there. He is the guardian of the coffin box. Let me show you what's inside my little box here. Since I'm up here, I will give you up close how everything's stored. Yeah, also keep that breaker bar behind the chains. It doesn't go anywhere. Since this has 3 racks in it, there's the first rack. Got all my backup 4-inch, all of my 2-inch set up top. That's a winder. Here are pretty much my working straps. Edge protectors. I have 4-inch ratchets, 2-inch ratchets. I got the steel edge protectors in there. Little mixed bag of tricks I got. I don't know about y'all, but I carry anywhere between 10 and 12 2-inch straps, because those things are your saviors at the end of the day. A little secret about these troughs on this headache rack: it is extremely imperative that you keep them clean. I've had to learn the hard way a couple of times and had to get an aluminum welder to come out and fix my headache rack at my house, especially to the other side. But here's what happens. And you see that this one is starting to clog up a little bit. Thank God I don't have any water in it and it's not freezing. But when that thing clogs, it will fill completely up with water. And then when it freezes, expansion has to go somewhere. You're thinking it's wanting to go up top, which kind of does, but it pushes on all the other sides and it will blow these welds right out. And if it does happen, it doesn't cost all that much to get it fixed, especially if you know somebody that knows how to weld on aluminum. Maybe a 6-pack and it's done. As you can see on this corner right here, it's been blown out and I've had to get it welded on. This happened to me this winter and you can see it's blown out. That box is blown out and I'm gonna have to get it re-welded. And all of that is from that right there, not keeping those clean. I guess at some point in time, I should drill some holes. That would most definitely mitigate that issue. And real quick, to any of my flatbedders out there, let me know what you use to patch these holes if you don't have that professional patch kit. This is some Gorilla tape that I use, but I am starting to get just some little nick holes here and there that I'm gonna have to go back and patch. And the tape that I use is that high fiber Gorilla tape that you can't rip with your hands. You got to use a knife because it has all the extra fiber in it. All right, here's my driver's side compartment. And as you can see, I got it stuffed tight. I got my airline tapped into my airline here, or what's sitting right in between it. There's a tire patch kit and soapy water. I got my work gloves. I got one tool kit, two tool kits. I carry coolant, lots of oil. I carry lots of coolant, lubricants, cleaners. And right back here in the back, I carry rock salt with me. Almost got attacked by that bee. In that compartment right there, I carry all of my oversized flags and my oversized banners. And here's the last compartment, and I got it stuffed with nothing but packing blankets. Those are the saviors of your tarps, pretty much. And that's it. That's how I rig out my truck. If you got any questions about anything, send it down to the comments. All right, drivers, well, I hope you have a great weekend. You gotta watch out for them four-wheelers. They sure do get crazy at times, don't they? Old Rookie, signing off.